What's up, Show Nation? This is Chris Singleton, and welcome to the show.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. And on the mound today, Zach Eflin.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Siri calls it in, and there's one away. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
And now the 0-1. A little out front there as he swings through it. 2 outs, base is empty. Inside and hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Here's Muncy to hit.
Well, clearly that one just got away from him. Everything was going so well in this inning, and we'll see if he can get back into the strike zone here.
Next offering is foul back. Smith off of first with 2 away. Ground ball right side. And there's a hit. throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
And here is James Outman.
Oh.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Middle, and that's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone.
Back-to-back singles. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
So 2 down. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Chop left side. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. And the Dodgers leave him. Back here with my pal Singy. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
He has a great ability to command a game, Boog, but in order for that to happen today, he's got to limit damage, make smart pitches, and avoid big innings. If he were a golfer, we'd say he needs to avoid any double bogeys out there, and if he does, his scorecard is going to look pretty good at the end of the day.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Yandy Diaz. Here comes a pitch.
One ball,
one there.
no strike.
Here's a bit of a scouting report on Yoshinobu Yamamoto. He's athletic, has elite flexibility, kind of like you, Boog. He's got good strength, an ultra-fast arm, and exceptional movement patterns. He's tough on hitters, that's for sure.
That's a hit.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Lux. 1 and 2nd. A sensational double play.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. And first offering is fouled off. And the righty deals. In the air, left field. Hernandez drifts towards it. Corrals it. And that'll do it. We played back here at Tropicana Field. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
The designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
And a pitch. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
You can never say enough about Ohtani. In 2023, he became the first player in AL/NL history to hit 40-plus home runs and record more than 10 wins in a season.
The 0-2.
That's
in the dirt. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. Shohei Ohtani goes deep. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
Shohei leaves his mark on every game he plays, and he's done it again with the home run. A good hitter gets pitch recognition. Saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here's Jason Hayward.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The pitch. That one misses, and the count is 1-1. Clyde Washington with home plate duties in this one.
A little bit of a low zone, Boog, from Clyde. Nothing crazy, though. Pitchers that work consistently down around the knees and are able to command their off-speed stuff tend to have some pretty good success with him back there behind the plate.
On the ground right side, and he grabs it foul. Not close with that one. Now 2-2. One run across in the frame so far here at the top of the second. Right side, Loud. Slings to first, one away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. And now it's Gavin Lux. Lux measures 6 feet 2 inches, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. And now it's Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1. The shortstop takes the ball.
1-0.
Two outs. Ripped to short. Over to Diaz, and that'll do it. Back now in Tampa Bay, down the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. Yamamoto back to work. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Line drive. And he hops over the wall for an automatic double. Harold Ramirez at the dish. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to, and that'll fall for a base hit. In quickly to short, but now runners at the corners to start the inning.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
And he deals. Late on that fastball.
0-2. One ball.
Offering in the dirt. And that is ball one. Raised down by a run. Bottom half of inning number 2. Popped in the air. Left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. And now it's Jose Siri.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
And it's even up. Hard ground ball, base line. Runner from third comes across. We're tied at 1.
Comes through with the RBI. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Kicks and fires. That one's in there, and it's 1-1. And fouled off. And another ball. On the ground to the left. Steps on third for one, but no throw to first as he'll hold on to it.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Rene Pinto stands in here, takes ball one low. That's outside. Two balls, no strikes.
No strike.
And a big swing and a miss.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball in a 2-0 count.
Now there's a bullet down the line. Bounces over the wall in foul ground, and it's an automatic double. A run comes in the play. So the Rays batting order turns over. And now the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0. Fought off foul. And the right-hander deals. And a count 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Caballero on third. Pinto at second with 2 gone. Foul ball still a 1-2 count.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
The pitch. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
No, having such a tough time putting him away. 6 foul balls in a row. Man, what a battle.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. To third. Muncy sends it to first. And that'll keep more runs coming in, inning over. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. We played 2 full. It's the Rays 2 and the Dodgers 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the number 2 hitter, Freddie Freeman. The line to kick the pitch. Oh, great stop from his knees to throw. He takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. The batter now will be Will Smith. He was plunked in his first trip to the plate. That one down the line, sneaks through, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Waste no time there. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
And a foul ball. The Dodgers trailing by a run. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Kaplan to move to first, and he's back in there. At the belt and fires. It's in and out of his glove. But he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there. James Outman, the next to hit. And he's already singled in this game. Hard hit, right side. Whips it to first. That's the third out. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. Now it's going to be Brandon Lowe. All the way inside. Next offering is down low.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges. Really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
2-1.
And misses inside.
3-1.
Righty to the plate. Ripped on the ground to second. One up, one down. And now, Randy Arozarena. First pitch, and he just misses.
1-0.
One out, base is empty. Swing and a ball popped up. Lux snags it. That's out number 2.
The bat, the third baseman. He's stopped. Oh, great act.
2 outs, base is empty. Isaac Paredes now. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored.
Nope,
Just
that's off the plate.
missed. Two down, nobody on. That pitch gets the inside corner, and the count even 1-1. And it's fouled away. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Dives. What a play.
We take another look at that great catch. On this turf field, you really have to be sure because there is no forgiveness. He sacrificed. It's going to hurt, but it was totally worth it.
As we go to the top of the 4th, stepping in, Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez.
The pitch. Now it's belted. Deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. He'll circle the bases, and it ties it up. It's 2-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Swing and a miss.
No ball.
As he was
One
out front
strike.
that time.
You know, these Dodgers just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat.
Nobody on, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield.
He was all over that one. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Go ahead run on base. And now the right fielder, Jason Hayward. Grounded out his first time.
Runner, yes, yes.
Shohei on the go. Swing and a miss. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job of controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment, or players are going to be running all game.
On the ground. Loud. Throws to first in time. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
Gavin Lux now at the plate. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Swings through that.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And that one fouled off.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And a pitch. On the ground, right side. And that's just foul. Ohtani stands at third with one gone in the inning. That one is absolutely belted. And it hits the base of the wall. In comes the run from third. It's 3-2. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Big RBI for him right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Back to the top of the lineup. Next to hit, Mookie Betts. Out towards left center. Siri racing over to make the catch.
The first baseman, number 5,
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Ball one, no strikes. That one to first. A sliding stop. And they get the out. But 2 runs. Bottom 4. Now it's the DH. Harold Ramirez. And the pitch.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats. Well, these Rays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. I'm seeing very patient at bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across the score as well.
Righty delivers. And a foul ball.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. The wind of the pitch. This one lifted in the air, left field. Hernandez makes the grab, and there's one away.
Now batting, right fielder.
Now it's the right fielder, Richie Palacios. Fly to left his first time. Fastball for a strike. The Rays down by a run here in the bottom of the 4th. One down, base is empty. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Right-hander kick steals. And ball 1.
1-2.
Two gone.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jose Siri. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Smoked on the ground a second. Lux throws to first in time. Gets him easily, ends the inning. Down in order. Back now in Tampa Bay. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Will Smith. Out front and foul to the left side.
You know, these Dodgers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
That's to third, Paredes. One away here in the fifth. Here's Max Muncy. That's Monkey Muncy. And first offering is fouled off. Muncy, a former All-Star, 33 years old, and he was a fifth-round pick back in 2012. Hard hit, right side. Tosses the first. 2 up, 2 down.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
That's a base hit, and that keeps the inning alive. So, Singy, let's dive into the numbers, courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the ball feels heavy off your bat. You know it, but this is not one of those cases. He sent this one flying 114 miles per hour, so that's flex.
Runner on the goal. Next offering is fouled back. Kicks and deals. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater. We head to the bottom of the fifth. The batter will be the shortstop, Jose Caballero. The pitch. That's inside, and that's ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
Pitch. Fouled off. He was late. The wind of the pitch.
Nope.
Off the mark there. And the count is 2
2 balls,
2.
2 strikes.
Ground ball right side. And it's just foul. That is close. Bounce to the right side. Lux tosses the first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Pinto in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already.
1-0.
Diaz up to bat next, lays off for a ball. That one's in there, and now it's even 1-1. Rip, but it curls foul. Comes a pitch, and just misses with that one. Next offering is downstairs. Brandon Lowe next to bat for Tampa, and the pitch. He fouls it off. We'll do it again.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. You got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Makes the grab for the second out. Lau at the plate. swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
1-1.
2 outs. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Threw that
One ball.
fastball right
Strike.
by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. 1 hit, 1 left. 5. Back here at Tropicana Field, here's some real power at the plate. Shohei Ohtani. The wind of the pitch. That's hard hit in the line. And they get Ohtani for the out. 1 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those loop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Hayward in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
And he grounds 1 to the right side. And he can't come up with it. Throw to first. Gets him. Good job to stay with it there for the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. Gavin Lux steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And he swings and misses at the initial
One
offering.
strike.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Siri pulls it down, and that is that. So no runs, no hits, no errors. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th, and stepping in for the Rays, Randy Arozarena. And that one is lifted in the air. Sizes this one up, and there's 1 down.
The back.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Isaac Paredes.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
That's in there. Strike 1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And that one pulled foul.
That was a nice bid right there to try to tie up this ball game. Just couldn't keep it from bending foul. He looked locked in on that swing. Pitcher better be careful with him right now.
Out to short. Betts jumps, throws, on target. He got it. Nice play. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Harold Ramirez. 1 for 2. That one's in there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 6th. Late on that fastball.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
2 down, nobody on. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. So they turn things over to the righty, Sean Armstrong.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
The pitch. That one fouled off. And the righty deals. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
It's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, Clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Base is empty, one away here in the top half of inning number 7. And a pitch. That one ripped right center field. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Freeman into second, and he's got a double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and lipped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
One out, runner at second. And here's the catcher, Will Smith. And a foul ball, third base side. And it's second. And that one fouled off. And here it comes. Punch out there. And now 2 gone.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from the same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes, and very difficult to lay off.
On the ground, Loud fires over to first. They get the out on Munson. Third out, that ends the frame. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Dodgers 3, the Rays 2. And we're back, set for the last half of the 7th. Now up for Tampa Bay, Richie Palacios. That clips the corner.
A little frustrated with the strike zone.
That's ball for a strike.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And that just misses.
1 and 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Just misses without one.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2 and 2. And another ball. Jose Siri waits on down. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Here's the center fielder, Jose Siri. There's a strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And the right-hander deals. Fought off foul. Trying to hold a 1-run lead near the bottom of the 7th. Popped up. Lux gets under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 away now. And down to shortstop, Jose Caballero.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Fastball for a strike.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
On its way to the corner, Hernandez ranging after it. And makes the grab. And that's the 3rd out. Garrett Clevenger gets the ball now.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Well, 1-run game. And at the plate for the Dodgers, James Outman. The pitch. Now fly ball to right center. Palacios drifts towards it. Hauls it in for the out. And now Teoscar Hernandez. He's already homered in this game. First pitch, not close. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Chris Davinsky warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Getting cranked up as well. And now it's even up.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just gonna have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Headed towards the corner. Palacios under it. And it's caught for the out. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Clevenger, 29 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Kansas. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and it clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes, and it's a 3-up. Back here at Tropicana Field. Out of the Ryan Yarbrough taking over on the mound.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
The lefty fires. Just miss.
1-0.
And that one fouled off. The line to kick the pitch. That's in there. And the count 1-2. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1, any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something and just try to string multiple hits together.
And it gets by him. Here comes the throw, but he's in there easily.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. With the go-ahead run at the plate, near the bottom half of the 8th inning. Hit on the ground to the right side. Down the line, and it's foul.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And down on strikes he goes. Now 2 away.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Rosarena in the box now. Takes strike 1. Runner at second. 2 down. That clips the corner.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
1 and 2.
Not close. And it's 1 and 2. Fights it off. We'll see another. So the tying run at second. In the air out towards right center. He's under it. And that ends the inning. Now into the game, Jonathan Aranda. He takes over as the new first baseman. And now the right fielder, Jason Hayward. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. As the lefty gets to work. That one at the knees for a strike. Right side, hard hit. The throw to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th. Gavin Lux getting ready to hit. 1 for 3.
Gavin Lux.
And that one fouled off. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Foul ball. One down, base is empty. And there's the ball.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
And a couple of quick outs. So the batting order turns over. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Mookie Betts. 0 for 4, a couple of flyouts. He's also grounded out, struck out. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And out of here. That one felt good, and they tack one on the board. It's 4-2. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
2 outs, nobody on. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
0-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
1 and 2.
That missed by a lot. Now 1 and 2. 2 outs. Wales is that one. It's a strikeout. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now 4-2. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back now in Tampa Bay, bottom of the 9th. Now here is Isaac Paredes.
Hey, look, we'll
Rustar Grotterol on the pitch here.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And he deals. Outside. Ball one.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
2-0 the count. Here it comes. Slapped foul. On the ground to third. One out, bottom of the ninth.
Now back,
He's 2 outs away. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Harold Ramirez.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
First offering misses badly for ball one. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Stays alive. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone. Really making him work out there.
Right-handed reliever. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. And they'll do it again. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss. Down to the last out for the Rays.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
Palacios stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. The 1-1. Foul ball there. The Rays down to their final strike. Up and in, and it's 2-2. 2-run game, a 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Two down, nobody on. Right through their count. And that is the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final 4-2. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Here now.